create quest boards, mind maps, diagrams, and so much more. Organize and display your world in a whole new way. Import images, make connections, and directly link to your articles. Have limitless possibilities with your own whiteboards. I'm Janet from World Anvil, and today we're looking at the Whiteboards feature. How to use it, what it can do, and how to unlock its full potential. Stay tuned. You can find whiteboards on the left side of your screen. Just look for this icon. When you reach this screen, you'll be able to view all the whiteboards you've made already. If this is your first time using this feature, it'll be blank, ready to fill with your own creations. To get started, just hit New Whiteboard at the top right. From there, you can choose a title. I'm gonna name mine I Heart Udams. Once you've settled on a name, decide whether the whiteboard will be public or private. And if you do make it private, you can decide which subscriber groups can view it. Remember, if you haven't added any subscriber groups yet, you can find them in Subscribers and Authors at the bottom left. Once you've filled all that out, you can hit Create at the top right. When your whiteboard loads, it'll be blank. Fear not, this is your space to get creative. Once you've edited your preferences, we can get into the real features of whiteboards, and you can really let your imagination go wild. At the bottom, you'll see a bar. These are all the tools you'll need to create any board you can imagine. Ignoring the furthest left icon for now, we'll start with the Select tool. The Select tool allows you to, select things. You can click on an element to select it, or draw a box around a group of elements to select them all. I suggest you try out the tool once we've played with a few others. Next on our list is the Draw tool. This tool lets you draw. Aren't we great at naming things? Oh yeah. Use this tool to circle objects, doodle, or even create pixel masterpieces, because why not? If you want to change how the Draw tool works, head over to the Styles menu in the top right. Here we can change the color, whether the line is dashed or solid, and how thick the line is. This menu works with all our tools in different ways, so I suggest you test them all out. Next, we have the Eraser tool. You can probably see a trend here. This can help you remove any elements you don't want. Simply click on an element you'd like to remove. If there's multiple, click and hold, dragging over the ones you want to get rid of. They'll become slightly grayed out, and all you have to do is let them go to watch them all disappear. The next tool is the Shape menu. Once you click on this, another small box will pop up with a variety of shapes for you to choose from. Once selected, you can click and drag on the board to create that shape. If you hold Shift whilst drawing, the shape will resize all of its sides at the same rate, meaning you can keep your squares square. Just like the Draw tool, you can edit the color and properties of your shapes with the Styles menu. You might be tempted by this big green button right here, but we'll come back to that later on. After the Shape tool comes the Arrow tool. I guess some of you have figured out already what this does. It draws arrows. Click and hold to start your line, and wherever you want to end it, a small arrow will be placed there. This means you can point out all those little details to your subscribers. You can also curve your arrows. Just grab the center with the Select tool and pull. The arrow will curve in the direction you're pulling. Perfect for crazy boards. Next along the list, we have the Text tool. The Text tool allows you to note down your ideas quickly, label elements, or even expand on ideas that aren't collated in an article just yet. You can click somewhere on your whiteboard and just start typing. Once you're done, you can move and resize your text at your leisure. Next, we have sticky notes. This is similar to the Text tool, but it comes with a convenient little note to help you remember. The Sticky Note tool is great if you're using whiteboards to build, for example, a tavern quest board. Remember, the possibilities are endless. At the far end, you can see a small trash can icon. When you have an element selected, simply click this to delete it. Easy peasy. As for the other actions on the far left, this opens a menu of tools to help you rotate, align, and position your elements. I suggest you have a play with this as there's a lot of options to utilize. And now the part you've been waiting for, the big green button. Here's where you can take your organization to the next level. Simply search for a word in your world and a myriad of suggestions will appear. As you've probably noticed, these are your articles from your world. At the very bottom, you also have images. Simply click this to expand and see any images saved to your world that contain those keywords. Now, all you have to do is click an image or article and it'll appear within your whiteboard. You can resize and drag at your leisure. With articles, you can even double-click them to open them in a new tab. With the article elements in place, you can begin to note, connect, and draw all over your whiteboard, realizing your own incredible visions. And speaking of incredible visions, there's a multitude of things you can create with whiteboards. Why not build a mood board that describes your world's theme? Or a storyboard that helps you plan the next adventure or short story you're writing? A Tavern Quest board is great for your players to browse. Or you can create a world-building mind map of all your new ideas. Present your world with diagrams to explain concepts in clear visual detail. And of course, so much more. The possibilities are endless, and we want to see you all go crazy and wild in the ways you utilize the feature. Now we've explored the features and what you can do with whiteboards, let's dive deep and customize your whiteboard a bit more. Hit the menu icon at the top left, the square with the 3 lines. From here, you have 2 menus, the Edit menu and the Preferences menu. In the Edit menu, you can change the background color, as well as the standard commands you may need. Undo, redo, cut, copy, and paste. And even select your whole whiteboard, or select none. For now, we'll change the background to dinosaur green. No, just kidding. Let's keep it plain white for that real whiteboard feel. The second menu, Preferences, allows you to change some of the core settings of the whiteboard's feature. You can enable and disable focus mode. You can add a grid. You can always show snaps, the little icons that allow you to snap elements together. You can add or remove handles. Rotate handles allows you to rotate your elements. Clone handles will appear on images and sticky notes. When you hover over the rotate handle on these elements, it will give you the option to duplicate them. So many settings! And there you have it. That's everything you need to know about whiteboards and how you can use them to the fullest. If this tutorial was helpful, please do drop us a like below. It really helps us out. And whilst you're down there, why not let us know how you plan to use whiteboards? I cannot wait to see them. I've got one final thing to say to you. Of course, it's time to grab your hammer and go world build.